Boom. Jer?
Yo,
Yeah.
TV.
Yeah, we're good. You're there.
Like fine at this point.
Yeah. Yeah, but weirdly, I can't see from the loading screen. Over the show, 159, Tubi, Jarvis Sherry, live from Michigan.
Beep, 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 beep.
Live from Michigan, Jarvis Sherry, live from Michigan. Doesn't matter. All right, dude. We got a bunch of things. You know what, Jared? Let's just start off with your trip. Is that, or you want to jump into that later?
I don't know. Whatever you want.
Well, Sadizzle's here, and he usually leaves earlier on, is what just dawned on me. I'm like, oh, well, mainly Sadu is going to be the one to want to hear about this. So we might as well jump into that first and foremost, I guess, for Sadu.
Yeah, that makes sense.
And then it'll just be me rambling about movies later. As much as Sadu wants to hear about Peacemaker and how the season finale was a fucking cock tease. All right, here we go. Jerry, here we go. This is a beautiful walkway. Love the tile work. When you're in a place with this kind of, not tile work, what would this be called? Stonework?
No, it was like tile work. It was slick. It would definitely...
I love that. That's when you know you're somewhere foreign. Nowhere really has that.
Yeah. And, loved Sadu's review through, what's it called? Japan. But my pictures are in chronological order.
Yeah.
This
is the beginning of the trip. I like that.
Yeah. So this was like walking to the town square. And it was just, a bunch of like tree line stuff, super wide streets. It was cool. There's a bunch of pictures, so you can.
I just I love this vibe where you're covered in the trees and the cool pathway. And this is a beautiful one. I love the tile work. All right, here we go.
Yeah,
wow, it continues. Like, that's cool.
Yeah. Like,
all over.
I saw that statue and it looks like, she's holding up something to stab the soldier, but that's just a flagpole. But like, I really liked that.
Oh yeah, I see that now, Jer.
She was about to murder him.
I see that now, Jer. Yeah.
No, they have a bunch of statues everywhere.
Oh wow, yeah, cool. The ground's like that everywhere.
Yeah, and that was like a crazy, like if you zoom in on that, that's like, I don't know, some person holding a vase pouring the water. Looks like maybe Poseidon or something.
Where is this again, Jer? Sadu.
Lisbon, Portugal.
This is beautiful with the sunset. Little
sunrise. This is
sunrise.
This was a sunrise.
Little pigeon action. Addie would love that. Little pigeon action.
That dude has a mohawk and smoking a cigarette. But yeah, that was like the
oh my god,
square where we were meeting the tour group. And so like again, it's just like, oh wow, the sun was like,
oh there we go. Super cool. It's a cool statue.
You got
that's one of them poles with a
statues?
and a bird.
Probably an obelisk, maybe. I don't know.
Statues are the European temples of Japan.
Pretty much.
Italy, Portugal, they all got these statues. Everywhere. Yeah. That's cool, man. All right. Oh, you and the wifey. All right.
That was us walking.
Getting some gray in the beard there, Jared. Getting some gray.
Dude, definitely. Especially on like the sides up by the sideburns.
Holy shit, is this T Chasey?
That building was.
This guy is
on the tour.
This guy's really he really stands out in your photo. It's like the photo is of him. Gotta say.
Oh, he makes a few appearances.
Tall white guy in the photo. All right. I like this. This is good. Love the architecture.
I don't remember what that building was. Yeah, it was just cool architecture with the points. Super into it.
Mm-hmm. Hold on, let me.
Yeah.
Hella thicky. All right. Where are we? Okay. Boom. People walking.
So yeah, this is when we actually got to Sintra. This is where the
Let's get a little.
what's it
Jared
called?
accidentally got a little menu photo here for us, huh? Huh, folks? A little
Mm-hmm.
menu photo. All right.
Yeah, probably a lot of fish on there. This is where the like castles that we went to were. They were in this area. It's like the
Oh yeah.
northwest, sort of towards the
Love
middle.
this. This looks very.
Um, yeah, super green because like this area compared to like those first pictures is like it's a lot more. I don't know, not like humid, but it's cooler and gets more rain and cloudy, so hella vegetation, and they consider these like natural
Oh,
gardens. Like they
love this.
don't.
This is some
That was a
Maryland's.
cool door.
This is some Maryland photography right here. Love this.
Reminds
Nice.
me of the Dark Tower. Like if you read the Dark Tower, it talks about like very thick wooded doors, like
Yeah.
big heavy doors like that. And I saw that and it was like, oh, hell
Look at
yeah.
that. Like I thought this was two doors, but then you see this piece of wood here, and you realize no, that's one door. I think.
Yeah, I
Or
think that's the
wait.
frame. I think it's two
Oh, is this
doors.
door that big? And you this is
Um,
just a crazy photo, and this two doors
yeah,
down here.
it was a big door.
Oh,
Sintra is like northwest, is about like 30-40 minutes away from downtown
oh,
Lisbon,
gosh, you chair.
up towards the
I'm
mountains.
referring to the door stuff, not Stu's question, which was Centro is downtown.
Yeah,
Okay.
no, not downtown, more towards the country.
Oh, this is horrible. People are writing in the moss.
Yep, yep.
Then you come through with a
I
power.
actually did not even that being there until literally you pointing this out right now. I never saw any of that. That's wild.
What's up? You didn't notice that?
I never, no, not until this moment.
Yeah,
Um,
it's everywhere. Yeah, even here, chair. Even here.
yeah. I just, it's like a little fountain
No, I'm
area.
saying people that wrote on their names over here too.
No, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. But like, yeah, all behind that is just
A lot of
water as
greenery.
to why.
A
But
lot
yeah,
of, and this looks very Jurassic
yeah,
Parky. I'm liking this safari.
um, cause yeah, so like not this stuff, but some of the other trees that the king or whatever who built this, he like
Mm.
imported some trees because he had, he was rich, he was able to travel around. Was like, I like these trees, so he brought some over, and like they were just saying compared to like French, like the French gardens, like Versailles and stuff that are very like uh tended to and cultivated, or whatever, that these they let it grow naturally the way God intended, and
Mm.
that makes it
Mm.
a garden. It was just cool, super like overgrown shrubbery.
Yeah.
And then like you more to see where the castle's popping up, but there's that tall guy again. So yeah, these
Oh, was
that's
he? Wait,
like
wait, 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 wait.
like I don't know, lookout point.
Well, where's tall guy? What did I miss him? Oh yeah, right here.
Go back another one. There you go. Yeah,
Yeah.
gray sweater.
I like this photo,
Being
chair.
T Chasey.
I like this photo.
Yeah.
The sky's
Yeah,
creepy
that's like
looking.
some lookout defense tower thing that's like on the hill to overlook the city and stuff. Like, I don't think it was like an armory, but that's the only word I could think of.
This is a cool one. Just the architecture.
Like the yeah. I don't remember when they said this was made. Maybe like late 1700s or possibly later. And then that's like the
Wow,
castle the dude built.
that's a dope castle. Yeah. Wow. Was he a king or a prince or what? The Duke. An Earl?
Yeah, not king, but like right under that. There he is again, drinking some water. Um, I forget what they call it, but it
This
was a
is
thing
like you
where
did
he
it
was
on
like,
purpose. Like this was part of your game plan was to get this TJC guy.
dude, he's so
He's
tall.
just
What am I
in
supposed to
this
do?
one but there's two now where he's like perfectly in them, you know? Like that one's good.
Again, I'm pretty sure there's more. You just wait. He was everywhere.
Was he like basketball tall?
No, not that tall, like normal tall. And that was the stables. This dude loved horses, so like those stables are all like marble
Yeah, I was about
and
to say
stuff
these
and
are the
like
nicest looking
super fancy.
stables. Yeah. Holy
Yeah, he was
shit.
super into his horses.
Oh, this one.
And
Okay.
like yeah, again
Oh.
another lookout tower that was like useless because it's inside of his castle and like no one is attacking that place. So yeah, it was definitely later times. This dude just liked um the architecture.
There's our
And so
homie.
again, this was like walking through.
Now, I'm assuming
Oh yeah,
this is
you'll see
home.
his face
There's
again.
homie's girl.
I
I'm making a whole story for the
think so.
guy. I'm making a story for this guy.
I'm pretty sure.
Oh, is that a bridge down here?
Um,
That's like a seating
I
area.
think that's like
It looks like that's a
yeah,
bench.
somewhere. Yeah, there's like a fountain or something that you can, if you drink from, you're supposed to like live forever. And
Mm.
then like if you a little bit to the right where you are, like right below where the mouse was, that's like a tennis court he made.
Over here? Over here.
Other side.
Over on the
Yeah, right
right.
there. That's all
Okay.
like all flat, and he had a tennis court. And so he was into like Templars and into that stuff. So this leads into a cave that he made. Um, and like he wanted to recreate like the seven or the nine layers of hell from like Dante's Inferno. And so there's a like a well that he made that goes down like nine levels and stuff. There's more towers. He had towers everywhere. This dude was into towers, tower defense.
I'm not. I bet I should go faster, huh? Because we're not even through this one part.
Yeah, so yeah, that's like the main one that you're supposed to go
There's a
down
good shot
through,
of
and that was our
Karina.
guide. The dude in the front, that was our guide for the day, and that like makes a cross and stuff. So again, into like the Templar and the Freemason stuff, some super creepy area inside the cave, and that was looking up one of them. That's like looking through the waterfall and stuff. People always taking pictures. I don't know. Walking through the caves was a little claustrophobic at some points, even for a short guy like me.
There's Karina at the bottom. Jared's up top. I'm assuming up here. Is that what
Yeah,
was going on there?
yeah,
So you're
yeah, yeah.
there, and then boom, you're where Karina is.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Interesting. You know what, dude? It's crazy because Karina looks so small and the people look so small. But then when you're down there, it doesn't look like homie doesn't look hella big. Or I mean, like hella tiny. I meant to say tiny.
Because behind the tree, there's actually one more level up,
Oh, up
which is
here?
where I actually think I took. Yeah,
Oh,
which is
you were
where
in
I
that
think I
top
actually
little
took it from.
window? Oh, up
Mm-hmm.
here. I
Yeah.
got you, Jared. I got you. That's crazy. Okay. Okay. Oh, wow. Castle on top of the hill.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, everything was just like super pretty to look at.
That fucking's nuts, dude.
Dude, that whatever stairs was so narrow, and everyone just kept trying to come up and go down that it was super uncomfortable. And there was like a ridiculous ladder to get up to that last top part that I was convinced these older folk in front of me were gonna just fall down, and
Up
it
to
was
here?
so goddamn steep. Yeah, it was so steep. It was insane that they
Wow.
even went up there.
Wow.
And that's like the main house and stuff. And so like apparently the dude's son took this over, was into gambling, not good at it, lost all the like estate money and had to sell this place, and that's why it's like a museum now for people to come in and look at that. He was not good with money.
That's wild.
Super intricate like ceilings and stuff. Like
You
all
think
that's
like if you're
wood.
this
It was
wealthy,
just
you're gonna just chill. Well, I mean to go back and get going.
you that's what that's like what his parents did, was that they were so well off they didn't have to do anything, and the dad was like at least better with his money and stuff, but the kid just was not, and within 30, 40 years, he or like by the time he was 30 or 40, he had lost all the money and had to sell stuff off. And so apparently the place is trying to track down like all the original furniture and like the pool table and buy it back and put it in there. Dude, that was massive. That picture does not do it justice how big that thing was.
This?
Super wide, yeah. Yeah, I don't know, the ceilings were super cool. Really liked how they were carved and whatnot.
Super ornate.
Mm-hmm. And
Everything.
then you just have weird plain
I
rooms
really
like
I
that.
really like these ceilings. These like
Yeah.
honeycomb esque ceilings are super cool. Wow, with the creepy knights shit in the fucking.
Mm-hmm.
They're like.
Because again, yeah, he was super into the like Knights of the Templar stuff. Yes, I think it was Fountain of Youth. Happy Potato, hello. That was a cool little just like alleyway. I don't know where it went. We didn't go up it. Just happened to walk by it.
Hold on a second. Press save. Okay, that's cool.
And I guess was driving to the other like castle that we went to. So this was just some random buildings and random streets. Like this was like a
Out the
regular
tour
neighborhood,
window. Tour
basically.
bus window.
Yeah,
Nice.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah, I see a little reflection.
And sort of, kind of that like rundown look. So here, if you go like
Wow.
back to, and then go back one more. Go back again. Somewhere in there, there's a bridge that I don't know. I guess you can't see it, but there's a bridge that is behind those trees. That's the bridge that was made by the dudes that did the Golden Gate. So it looks exactly has like the X's on it. But
Maybe we haven't gotten
yeah, I
there
don't know.
yet.
I guess
Oh wait, hold on. This tree back here. That tree's so creepy.
that one was one that was brought in from somewhere else.
That
The dude
tree's
saw
so
it. He
fucking
liked it
weird.
so much that he specifically had that imported.
Me too. I would too. This is it.
And so this castle was built on top of a monastery that was destroyed in a earthquake in the early 1700s. And so I think they said everything in yellow, excuse me, was original, and then the red parts were new.
What about the purple?
New. Like just the yellow was like part of the
Now, did they
original
paint it
foundation.
after the fact so that they could fucking be
I
able to?
think so.
That's weird.
Yeah,
That's kind of
because
weird.
with this was the king of Portugal, and he made this for his wife as a gift, and like he wasn't from Portugal originally, she was, and so when he did this, people were like, "What are you doing? This looks terrible," because he like used like Middle Eastern influences and mixed it with like the Portuguese like architecture, and so there's like a walkway or like an arch or whatever in like next couple pictures that are influenced by Middle East, and people were not down with it because it's a Christian country or Catholic country. I mean,
So he was just mixing and
so they weren't.
matching. He wasn't giving a fuck.
Yeah, No, yeah, he's like, I like the way this looks, so I'm gonna do it. And they just weren't. They weren't feeling it.
Okay. Sorry, I was fucking around with some stuff. Whoa, that's cool.
Yeah, like that. That was like the with like the horseshoe shape and
The key?
the decorations. Yeah.
I like this.
But yeah, people did not like that
It's like
when they
Disneyland, bro.
first
You
did
gotta
it.
splash a little bit of everything. Theme different parts
Yeah,
of your
yeah, yeah.
castle.
Yeah, and again, trying to pay like homage to the
I really like this too.
original monastery. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah, again, a lot of mixed styles in there. Super cool.
Wait, is that it was a clock tower? It is.
Yeah.
That's fucking sick.
Yeah, yeah. He put that in. And then
Cool,
that was
cool
looking out
view.
towards the Atlantic. Dude, that was way higher up than expected. I feel like I looks like Kyle Martin.
I got a Kmart. This looks like a fucking church, huh?
Yeah, he had a little church in the side there. Um, yeah, it's really cool in there. A little hot. This was like a little pathway around the side of the castle. Again, narrow. That was the thing that we were looking up at. That's the other side of it. Narrow ass little pathway going around the perimeter of the castle. Super uncomfortable. And then that's like Poseidon, like suppose
And it's
that's
supposed to be
like
like
where
sea coral.
the yeah, and that's like where the like common guests would have to go through. That it's like you got to go under him to get into the castle. And then that was the king. I think Ferdinand was his name. And that was like his bedroom. That was a bathroom. That's like the some of those were hand painted to look like they were carved when they like replaced them. And then
Epic
same
ceilings
thing with
again. Look at the
these.
ceilings on this.
Well,
Crazy.
I don't think it's this one, but there's like another ceiling. The walls, see how they look like wood? That's painted.
Yeah.
That's like not
Or
actual wood. And then there's
texturized.
ceilings in there. Mm-hmm. There's
Well, isn't
ceilings
that
in there
also
that look
sometimes,
painted.
Jared? That's because they used wood to hold the concrete up while it's drying or whatever. I've seen that process
Uh,
before. I
oh
don't. I
no,
don't know if
this
that's what they
they
did. You're saying they
specifically
actually
no.
painted it.
Yeah,
Oh,
he
that's
was like, I
wild.
want wood. But because again, so like this place, because it's higher up in the mountains, it gets a lot more rain and humid and blah blah blah. That he went the route of like, oh, let me have plaster or whatever, and then they can paint it to look like wood. Monkeys
Monkeys
playing
playing
cards.
cards. Yeah, I like that.
Yeah, yeah.
And look at this. Look at this dog.
Mm-hmm.
So what's the story with this castle? Why were you able to tour this one?
Um, I think just because the the state bought it or whatever. Yeah, no, I don't think it was like the money thing. Like that ceiling is painted. Those leaves are not carved. Um,
Is this part
no,
painted?
no.
The lines?
Yeah, 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 yeah. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
That's trippy.
Yeah.
This too? Yeah, that is. That's
Yep.
painted.
Yeah.
Wow. So he
I
like,
feel like it had more.
yeah, he like, they like, wow. That's kind of weird in a way, huh? It's like you're
Mm-hmm.
already wealthy. Like,
Yeah, I have no idea. It was really weird and interesting seeing it. That it's like, and then that was like his sitting room, and the tea room. That was a phone, so they can call other rooms within the castle. Hey yo, I think that was his wife, like a sculpture of his wife, and then that was him, his son, and grandson.
Wow. That's not creepy.
Freezing lamp.
Yeah, that's not creepy.
Hmm.
Wow, look at that chandelier.
Yeah, I really like that chandelier. I took a closer picture of it. And I don't know. I mean, I guess they had electricity in there, and that wasn't added later. That's him. That was the king. And that was his sword. I don't know. That was just cool.
All right. Okay.
All right.
All right.
Some weird ship called. That's his wife.
Wow.
That's like the
Look at
dining
look at
room.
that fucking room, dude. Oh, look at all the deer carcasses.
Maybe
Huh?
that was in the. I think it was the dining room. But yeah, they put all the.
A kitchen?
That's the kitchen.
That's
Big
a
ass
fucking
kitchen.
kitchen, huh?
Mm-hmm.
This is where you stayed at night?
So this was. No, this was Thursday night when we were walking to go to dinner. You can't see, but that was a steep ass hill we walked up. Um, and then that was just like some the opposite side of the city, and it was just lit up in a really weird way. So this is the place we went to for dinner. So if you're still here, this place, Choclo, my God, was that food good? If I were to ever go back, it would be for this place. This food was
Plantains?
hitters. It was so good.
What are we looking at here?
Um, yeah. Our yuca fries. Got some yuca fries, and then like a ahi amarillo sauce. Hella good. And then I got some, I don't know, fruit drink in the back that was also super good. That was like potatoes with like kind of like a tuna salad on top of it. That was, dude, everything here was so good. Ceviche with
That's
fried calamari, and then you got a little prawn. See that red pepper? Karina ate it. Dude, her mouth was on fire. She was turning red with how hot it was. It's kind of funny. Prawn fried rice, banging, super good.
everything looked
This
very
was on the way.
eggy to me. Like this literally is super eggy. This
Yeah,
also for
yeah,
some
yeah,
reason
yeah,
that then you said potato. I'm like, oh, okay, I see it. That looks like egg.
yeah. No,
And
yeah,
then
we have no
this
idea what that
ceviche
was.
looks like it's just like
And scrambled
yeah,
eggs, uncooked scrambled
uncooked
eggs.
scrambled eggs. Yeah, is what I'm seeing. Yeah.
Yeah.
But these little nuts on the side here or whatever, little corn nuts, that they give you
Hmm.
those at that restaurant that we talked about last time.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
I don't know. This looks bomb. But once again,
Yeah, that was.
weird looking egg up in there that they cut little square perfect squares, huh? A little
Yeah,
tangy
like
sauce on the.
flat.
It's weird to zoom into
Prawn.
on a photo of food. You can really
You know,
see the deets.
you
See the
got
deets.
the that like angled slice on the chives or the green onions.
Yeah, nice cut. Nice cut. The perfect squared little egg cubes, huh? That's interesting.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so this
Mm-hmm.
is your night view. Little balconies. You and
Yeah,
the
that was on the back.
wifey.
So this was that. Okay, so that first one that was after like 24 hours of traveling. That was us in the hotel waiting to
And then
get
it's
our
back to the
room. So we're
beginning.
just sitting in the library. Yeah. Because again, after that, that was Thursday night. We went to dinner, and then that night we got back to the hotel room, and I was like, "Hey, I'm starting to feel sick." Then Friday and Saturday, I did not leave the hotel room.
Okay, gotcha. All right, well, goodbye to
That
our buddy.
guy,
Goodbye to our buddy. All
Greg
right.
Chasey. Yeah. It was cool. Go back for that restaurant for sure.
Okay. Okay. Jerry's go back to the restaurant recommendations if you're in the area. All right, let's dive into some movies because we got to finish that Halloween tier list tonight. We have to finish it. Like, there's no fucking around. Did we talk about this movie already? I didn't know.
Yeah.
We did. Okay. gone.
with
Did we?
the spooky box. Yeah,
We talked about this one already. Until
uh,
Dawn.
based on the video game,
Right.
time loop.
The right. It's like Silent Hill. Did we talked about this one too, right? Where it's the weird
Yeah,
brain thing.
friends
Okay.
switch.
All right.
Yeah.
I don't know if I talked about this Thursday Murders Club. It's like an old ladies book club
I
kind
don't
of
think so.
vibe. It's on Netflix. It's got a good cast, and it's like a murder mystery kind of thing. It's PG-13. Um, I mean, it's got a bunch of people in it. As you can see, the top people here. Um,
Helen Pierce.
yeah, Ben Kingsley, Sir Ben Kingsley. Um, don't really recognize a lot of these other people, but anyways, it's all right. It's like for Netflix, it's nothing to like super be like, oh yeah, you gotta watch it. But like if you're just looking for a chiller, Jer, it's a chiller. You know what I mean? It fills the chiller void.
Okay. Nice easy watch.
Nice easy
DK's
watch.
Favorite background movie.
Yeah, totally, exactly. Yeah, I'd give it a C plus B minus because it's. I forget even what the murder. I remember what the murder is. Oh, I do remember the outcome. I'm not gonna give it any spoilers because it is like a who done it. It's like a Clue. Not Murders on the Nile or whatever. Like all those kind of movies.
Yeah.
It's fun. It's a fun watch. It's a fun watch. It's on Netflix. It's worth checking out. It's a C plus B minus kind of vibe because it's great actors. I'd never seen this, and I watched this. Jerry, have you ever seen this? It is the Martin Lawrence, Danny DeVito joint.
No, 2001.
Martin Lawrence is a thief who robs houses and stuff for jewelry and stuff. And he, oh, your mic's freaking out right now.
Yeah, no, I just need to stop touching it, I guess.
And he like robs fucking Danny DeVito, but gets caught. And then Danny DeVito swoops his ring that he's wearing and tells the cops that it's his ring. And then the rest of the movie, you're following Martin Lawrence trying to steal his ring back from Danny DeVito. It's funny. Maybe if I would have seen it Bernie Mac is the co-star. John Leguizamo is the other like assistant robber to him and stuff. It's got a lot of that like early 2000s people making appearances in it. We're like, oh man, I haven't seen that person in forever. But Danny DeVito is doing a thing. Sidhu wrote something to you about how he stepped away, but it looks like he had a beautiful trip. It's another C plus B minus kind of movie. I think I watched it on Amazon because it's an MGM, and now that's owned by Amazon, so I'm pretty sure it's on the Amazon Prime. Hadn't never seen it before, so for me, it was worth checking out. Do I think I'll go back to it? No, I don't. It didn't wasn't crazy. It's a one and done. I had seen this movie as a child. Have you ever seen this one, Jerry?
No.
You've never seen Brewster's Millions?
Mm-mm.
Classic Richard Pryor. I forgot that John Candy was the co-star. As a kid, I don't recall that. I remember seeing John Candy in a ton of movies, but when I think about it, I'm like Home Alone, and then I'm like, what else was he in? It kind of like slips my brain, other movies he's in, but this is another big one I feel like he was in for me. And it's just classic, like he gets a bunch of money, but he can't tell anybody that he has all the money. Richard Pryor. And if he makes it through the time period, he gets to keep $30 million. Or 300. No, he's got to spend 30 million and he gets to keep 300 million if he spends the 30 million in the 30 days without telling nobody.
Okay.
It's some weird fucking deal, right? But it's got classic shenanigans, and Richard Pryor's amazing in it. It's an A movie. Not an S, but it's an A. It's an A. If you haven't seen it, it's a definite watch. It's John Candy's great in it. It's a little campy, but for the time, it's great. It's a background. All right. Before we go to Peacemaker, I will say I finally finished Pokemon fucking Arceus. It is the best one I think on the
Nice.
Switch. I'm not complete with it. I might put a little more time into it. A little more time into it. But I say that and I haven't played it in a while because I'm playing other bullshit. But I did want to
You
mention
got
it.
like the main story done.
Yeah, I rolled credits. But then like it's one of those ones, Jer, where you roll credits, but then like you load back into the game and the main missions. There was three or four. They added on after that. So it's like, oh well, now I gotta finish those four at least. And I think I finished like 2 or 3 of those. Whatever, doesn't matter. It's a great game. Out of all the ones I've played so far on the Switch, I think it's the best one I played out of that. And I heard the new one, as much as people shat on it, is in the same vein as this one, which makes me intrigued to want to try that out. We will see. I've been playing the new Skate. It's free everywhere. I didn't realize it was available on the older system. So your PlayStation 4 and your Xbox One, you could still download it. Josh Young of Heligrip told me this. I downloaded it. I've been playing this a shit ton
Playing it
on my Xbox One.
Xbox,
Yeah,
or?
on my Xbox One.
Nice.
Because when I said, okay, it's not available everywhere. It's not on Switch. It's not on Nintendo. It's only on PlayStation, Xbox, and Steam. Free. It's all microtrans. It's fucking Fortnite, dude. But it's Skate. It's Skate, but Fortnite. You know what I mean? In the sense of like the format of how they're trying to make money. It's a battle pass and then a store with microtransactions. But there's only one game. You load into the main game. You could either just fuck off and do whatever you want the whole time, or there's little missions to earn little money, which is what I've been doing, so that you can try to buy an outfit. Because I'm not going to put any money into that game.
Do certain tricks.
Yeah,
or
it's
like go to certain spots.
Yeah, exactly. And you could do them with homies. So actually, little self-promo here, not that anyone gives a fuck. I've been streaming it on the Heligrip Twitch because it's just built into my Xbox. And I've been playing with Josh. I played a little bit with D from Heligrip. I've been telling Fats. I think Fats claims he's been playing. Haven't seen it yet with my own eyes. Told Sadu to download it. Your brother said he downloaded it on his computer but hadn't played it yet or something like that. It's worth checking out if you like the original 1, 2, and 3. Why not try it? It's fucking free. That's how I now look at it. Now, because I will say I'm not as good as Smalls, and Smalls made a lot of like great points when I watched him streaming it. I was asking questions, and I'm sure he's right about all the shit he says. But it's like how Fats is super into Fortnite, and he can notice delays and like milliseconds off and shit, and I don't. I'm not that savvy. My eye doesn't catch it, and I feel like it's the same. You know what I mean, Jared? Where I'm just not noticing. It's like it plays as good as I need it to play. You know what I mean? Although, wait, actually, let me take that back. It has fucking frozen on me 2 or 3 times where I've had to go back to the Xbox main screen, close the game, and restart it. Like 3 or 4 times where it's just totally crashed out on me. And I think that's because unlike when we had the disc versions growing up of Skate, this is all online, and I don't know if they don't have a big enough server or what the issue is. But yeah, it has done a couple of that. Oh, at 1.2, like a car sound effect got stuck to where the sound effect just was playing in the background, and I couldn't get it to go away without closing the game and restarting it. So there has been some glitches that I personally have caught more than necessarily I don't like the view, or I don't like the way the stick feels. I don't notice any of that. That I'm not good enough to notice that shit. And I haven't played those in forever. I haven't played in forever. I haven't played since I lived with you and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like back in those days, because I was like Skate 2 came out when we lived together, and I was like hella playing it like a motherfucker on the Xbox.
Nick was even playing it.
Yeah, same. Fats was hella playing it too. That's why I was like, Fats, get down. Anyways, it's a great game.
With that, like, is because I know with the tricks it was like the 2 joysticks. Is it still the same? Playing it
Yeah.
on Xbox?
they have a new mechanic, but I put it on traditional. They had like different
Okay.
choices, and I just went traditional because I was like, I'm imagining that's what will be the easiest for me to immediately like remember, and I kind of did. I can kind of get back into it. My issue is that I think a lot of the issues I'm thinking personally, I always think it's me, not the game. I think it's a skill based thing,
Okay.
Jared. I'm like, I can't ollie up this ledge. I must suck. You know what I mean? Like that's how I look at it. I'm not gonna blame the game. Now maybe it is the game. Maybe the game does suck, and I should be blaming the game for all of my bad tricks. If you watch me on Heligrip on Twitch. Well, speaking of which, on Twitch too, major shout out to my fucking main dude, fucking Graveyard, who's been doing tourneys. He's been DJing. I've been watching a shit ton. Someone gifted me a membership recently, so I've been tuning into Graveyard, and he, as soon as I chat, man, Jerry, he lights up.
Wild.
He
Like,
lights up. He's the best. He's the
you
best,
mentioned
man.
it the other night. I hopped in that same night, and like he's on one, man.
Dude, he's
He
going,
is so
bro.
energetic now. Like,
Bro, he was roasting fat bulls too and talking about it on stream. He doesn't do it in front of the camera. He steps away and shit, but he's so fucking funny, man. He's the classic stoner Canadian dude. Love that guy. So shout out Graveyard. Fucking Graveyard. He's on
he's a
YouTube,
good watch.
YouTube as well. He posts his like the day after, but he's doing the whole tourney right now, Mario Golf. A whole tourney.
Yeah, I saw. Yeah, he was like talking about that. How he's like,
He's got like
super late. I need to like.
he's got little screens he
need to play
plays. Dude, he's got little video packages. It's crazy.
Yeah, I
Wow.
haven't seen any of that yet.
Graveyard. Is he
But
on?
yeah, no, man, he's still crushing it. Yeah, I'm checking right now as well.
I had a bunch of I had a Twitch alert. I was like, is he on right now? Is that what's going on? No. Is it? No. We'll check. We'll check. I hope he is, so then we could pop over and watch him for a second.
No.
No, he's not.
Right now.
He's not. All right, Peacemaker, real quick. The show was all. What the fuck? Oh my. Great. Peacemaker was all right at best. I actually stopped watching for a second, and then Beaks kind of talked me into watching, finishing it out, and it was
finishing it. Okay.
Yeah, well, he was like, "Oh, it gets better by episode whatever." Like it was 4 or 5. I was like midway. He's like, "Nah, man, you should see it through." And it did live up to the hype I liked it more up until that final episode. And I'm just going to come out and straight up and say it because Jerry's never going to watch this. They fucking super cliffhanger it to like the episode before that. Peacemaker's stuck. Then he comes back. Then the final episode, the literal final episode. And I've seen James Gunn say that it's the literal end of the show. Now here I noticed that on the thing.
No plans for the third.
They have not written that it has ended, but I've heard James Gunn say that it's over. The first half of the final episode, Jer, is like a feel-goodery with all the characters regrouping and whatever. And then the second half is just is literally him getting kidnapped, taken to a portal, and thrown out a fucking doorway by Ric Flair Sr. If you remember, in the end of Suicide Squad, the movie, Peacemaker kills Rick Flag Jr.
Oh, okay.
And the end of you've seen that movie, yeah? That's from years ago.
Yeah.
James Gunn's Suicide Squad film. So the senior throws him out a portal hole.
The witch or whatever.
Yeah, from the movie prior. Yeah. That character, yeah. Throws him through a portal hole, and then the fucking show ends. And I'm just so sick of the cliffhanger bullshit talk. It's just so lame to me. So for that alone,
where he's like, I have no plans of writing a third season right now or whatever, that it's like, okay, so you're really, I don't know, that's interesting.
That's what I'm saying. It's like, and I'm so sick of these shows, in my opinion, that are like, where the season ends with promoting another season or another show. It's like, well, that season wasn't great. That season just leads you up for another season. It's not like I don't know. I just didn't feel like the story that we were being told wrapped up necessarily. There's tons of loose ends. It
Yeah.
just didn't feel great to me. I think that the first season of Peacemaker was a lot stronger than this second one. I would overall give this a fucking C plus because I enjoy
Okay.
John Cena as Peacemaker at the end of the day, and I enjoy the costumes and stuff, and I love the um I love a lot of the other characters. They're all actually pretty good. Freddy dude's great. As Valan,
Mm-hmm.
come on, I can't even say that right now. Um, Eagly's classic, obviously. Um, the chick that plays what's her name's daughter, she's great. I mean, everyone's cool in it. Who the fuck was that? The dude from Sarah Silverman show. Oh, Steve. He was great. Yeah, everyone's doing their part. I just felt like the story I think that was what it was for me, Jerry. It's just the story. And I will go into some of the next two things we're going to talk about real quick. But yeah, see,
Mm-hmm.
do you need to go out of your way to watching it? Not necessarily, but it is cool John Cena being Peacemaker. I do enjoy that part. And the costume's cool. When there's a dope motorcycle that he rides that's all done up like
Mm-hmm.
Peacemaker-y, you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Maybe they have an image of it.
Yeah, I feel I've like seen that. I have seen an image.
540
That guy
photos. Steve?
was that the no, the guy next to Steve, was he the one who threw him in the is that Rick Flag's dad?
Yes. Yes. This dude here?
Yeah. Yeah,
Yes.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly, Jared. Great call out. Yes, that's Rick Flag Sr. Yeah. And the season has nothing like that is part of the story. Also, there's big spoilers here. Fuck it, we're just gonna get into it. Uh, there's a huge tie-in with Lex Luthor being involved, which is just kind of like okay. So Peacemaker's gonna be in the next
And
Superman movie. Oh, this is it. This is the portal. This is him getting left. Okay, so the episode begin. Oh fuck! It took us back away from those photos. Oh, whatever, bro.
yeah, imagine James Gunn isn't done with
Whatever, bro.
Peacemaker, but he, like you said, he's going to show up somewhere else now in a
Oh, right
different
here.
IP.
So this is the final episode, right? It's like them doing this, and then 2 seconds later, it's him in this fucking portal being left. And it's like that is so. Like I honestly think the portal thing they could have just like not done that, in my opinion. And then I would have been
Yeah.
like, oh okay, it ended on a good note. Final season of
Yeah, just end it
Peacemaker.
with them
Or
walking
do
towards
that,
the
do the
camera
portal thing
together.
after credits and make it less dramatic and shit. I don't know. Personal opinion, did kind of
Okay.
ruined it for me personally. All right. Me and Beak saw Tron. He absolutely fucking hated it. Will say though, BK absolutely hating it. I hope you watch this, BK, because it made me like it a little bit more. Because I was like, oh man, BK's hating this. Like BK's chuckling at lines and stuff. Now here's the other thing. I'm a big Tron fan. I always kind of have been.
Yeah.
I love the look of it. I've always thought it would look really cool and shit. And it was like this weird Disney IP that they kind of just were backburnering for forever. And then when we were in our early 20s, they came out with the fucking second one. And I kind of super dug it, even though it was this like shitty PG-13 sci-fi film or PG, not even PG-13. The second one, the third one is PG-13. No one liked that second one even. So they stopped making them again. And then boom, they come back. Jared Leto, I guess he claims to be a huge fanboy like myself, which is weird to me. He throws producer rights at it, which I don't know if that included him throwing money at it or what happened. But he gets this movie going. And I knew it was coming. And then me and Nick D go to see Nine Inch Nails. They're making the music for it. I was all psyched. You know what I'm saying, Jerry? And part of me, when I knew with Jared Leto being the star, there was no way the movie was going to be good. But with Nine Inch Nails and Trent Reznor, you're like, oh, maybe. You know what I'm saying, Jerry? Maybe.
Yeah, maybe everything else around Jared would have been good.
Yeah.
Or entertaining or whatever.
Now, the major issue with this movie, and I'm going to break it down as a real Tron fan. Now, why does this movie actually suck? It is not the why BK will tell you that it sucks. BK's going to tell you script, this, that, the acting, this, that, the other. And sure. He's not wrong about any of his opinions, and they're all valid. But that's not why the movie sucks. The movie sucks first and foremost because you're following along with Jared Leto. What is Jared Leto, do you ask, Jared? He's a fucking program. And never in a Tron film, in the 2 Tron films we've seen before, are we really following along with a program. We're following along with a person who has entered the fucking world and is dealing with the programs, right? What are these photos? These are the worst photos for Tron. It's like all old people. Jared Leto, they're not even promoting. Did Jared Leto ask them to delete his photos of him off of here? There he is, his creepy ass. So you're following along with him. I think the first place that they went wrong with this movie is that we should have been following this young lady. Well, actually, no offense to this young lady, what they really should have done is if they really wanted this to be a part of the Tron world, it should have been homie's son, Jeff Bridges' son from the second movie, or just have Jeff Bridges be owning the company again. And explain some kind of I'm really gonna have to rewrite this movie. Explain some kind of thing where he's running the thing. Because in this movie, they barely reference any of 2, or 1 in many ways. And this young lady here, Jerry, cannot remember her name in the movie, is running the company. Her and her sister, which you find out later in the movie, her sister, well, she's dead. You kind of find that out towards the beginning or whatever, but you find out why or whatever. But it doesn't matter. Ran Encom or whatever, which was the Flynn company, right? That he makes, him and his buddy make, right? Why? What the fuck? Who are those people? But either way, that's fine. If they're the people, follow their point of view, though. Instead, we're following along with fucking Jared Leto, which for some reason, even on IMDb, there's barely any photos of him, which this is bizarre, Jared, because you're literally with him the whole movie. You're with fucking him the whole time, right? 60 to 70% of the movie. So it's weird that they're showing all these other shots.
Yeah. I mean, they totally forgot that it's like, yeah, people don't really like Jared Leto as an actor or in general.
So this is the bad guy too. This guy was horrendous as the bad guy. He's owning the other tech company that's going up against Ecom, and they're both using their grids. Grids are when you go inside the computer, that's what you're inside is the grid or whatever. And they're both trying to use their grids to make something to bring out of it with stabilizing it on our planet or on actual reality, I guess. Right. And they're both trying to do it, but no one can do it for more than 20 minutes or some bullshit like that, Jared. And that's what the race is for. But Jared Leto is a program from this guy, his grid, right? This is all bullshit. And here's the biggest flaw in the whole movie. The original Tron movies, there's a character named fucking Tron. Based off of Alan Fry, fucking Jeff Bridges, his best friend. That character is nowhere to be found in this fucking movie. The movie is named Tron. And they could easily, my friend, there's many a times where they could have written him in just for a short cameo, for a millisecond, and they don't do it. They even have, Jer, they even have, why is there like Marvel Rivals tie-ins here? What is going on? They even have, that's the motorcycle, Jer. Yeah, that's exactly it. I can't pop that out. Yeah, it's a really cool motorcycle, right?
Yeah, no.
They break in and enter the actual the Tron world, right? There's so many opportunities to show them. All right, the visuals are awesome in my opinion. The music is killer. And I still love the Tron world, even though they totally fucked this movie up. I think comparing it to Predator, I honestly had a better time watching this movie. I just did. Also, because it's the third
Okay.
installment in a 40-year-old franchise. Just to point out, 40 years of Tron almost, if I'm not mistaken. The first movie's 83, 93, 2003. That's 13. It's 40 years for a franchise, and they've only had 3 films. You know what I mean? Like, it's pretty slim pickings if you're a Tron fan. So I mean, overall, was the movie good? Fuck no. It's definitely a C plus, C plus at best. And I feel bad for fucking Trent Reznor and fucking other homie that I can't remember his name. Here they are right now. I clicked on them. Atticus. Yeah, here they are. They're not going to load. Okay, there they are right there. Oh, it's finally there. They are, and some other guy. I think that's their DJ dude that was on.
Noise.
Yeah, I think that's the guy that was opening up for them when me and Nick D saw them. Was this Boys Noise guy?
Oh, interesting.
I swear to God. Whatever. Their music like hits like, and there's some really cool shots, man. And some of the shots of the fucking, I do agree too with one of BK's statements of like it is stupid for the Tron characters to want to like come out to our world. It's like that's lame almost, because like the cool part of the movie is being inside of their world.
But you don't watch Jared Leto experience rain for the first time?
That was BK's biggest fucking hang up, was the rain scene. He got real bummed with that. But I get it though, because if as a Tron fan, he is a program and he is coming. It was corny though, and it is Jared Leto. And the thing is, like I said, Jared, like, why are we all seeing this from Jared Leto's point of view? It's such a weird point of view. He's a program. Okay, here's the one thing the movie does, Jared, that like you might get hung up on. I kind of think it's fucking awesome. They full commit to a voice effect on all the people. Everyone who's a program. So Jared Leto, that other lady I showed on screen, and like anyone who's a program inside the games or inside of, the grids, they have like a robot voice kind of like but on top of their voice. Like an effect. Like an effect.
Weird.
You know what I mean? Like Jared Leto talked and they must have added a robot effect to it. It's not bad.
Yeah.
It's interesting. And they commit to it, you know what I mean? Which is so weird that they like. You would have thought they maybe do it the first few seconds of the movie or something, then have it kind of fade away. Like, oh, you just got used to it, so or I don't know. But they like it's the whole movie. He has that fucking voice, weird kind of little voice. Yeah, this lady too, who's she becomes the bad guy. I mean, it'll be hit Disney Plus. I mean, there's a couple of these like shots, these overhead shots of the cities.
I was gonna say, like, for visually, is it worth it?
I liked it. Yeah, I think it's fucking dope. But I like the Tron world. Like, there's these, because I think the part of me that likes the Tron world too is that like a lot of their shots look like long exposures when they turn on the light cycles or whatever, and then they throw them or whatever. It like has that light drag, and I always liked long exposure photography and stuff, where you do the light drags and stuff. So I don't know. I like, and then 9 Inch Nails. The last movie was Daft Punk's. But they always have a killer soundtrack.
I remember that, yeah.
They always have a killer soundtrack.
It is funny that, like, it seems like the first one is the most loved of them, but it has, like, the lowest, like, visual quality in that sense compared to the other ones now, blah, blah, blah.
But yeah, for the time, yeah.
The worse, yeah.
Yeah.
The story just
gets worse and worse, yeah. Yeah, totally. Well, I had this pulled. Oh, yeah. So this is for the Tron movie, the one we just saw, Ares. The music is fucking S, right? The visuals are kind of A. I would say that they're pretty good. Like, there's some pretty cool fucking things to see. The CGI was B-ish. There are some the best CGI in it, Chair, is that when they print the
Mm-hmm.
stuff from the Tron world in the real world, they like 3D print it, and it looks like a modern day 3D printer, which is cool because we're living with those being. I watch videos all the time of people doing 3D printing, and it looks dead on.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, oh, that's a really
Yeah.
interesting way of bringing that current technology and mashing it with the idea of future technology. I don't know. I'm being a little bit of a nerd.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Characters were D. I didn't really notice any Easter eggs D, and the fucking story was fucking D. I love how somebody made this even on here. I think that's hilarious, and that's why I was like, I have to pull that, and we have to do it real quick, because what I was really looking for was this, which is all the movies. Tron, the original movie, is the S because it launches the whole fucking thing. I love. I know what you're saying about the visuals, share, but those visuals to me from the original movie are so bad they're awesome. They have this like they
And
they
again, like
almost look like you now. People would do it with a green screen and all this different shit, and then they did it with actual sets. You know what I mean?
mm-hmm. But like you said, for the time, like it was, I'm pretty sure like groundbreaking and like super impressive. And again, people liked the story, but then like the more they've gone on of like, oh, let's make it look super cool, and just people do not like it.
I've never seen the cartoon, and I have no idea what this is. It's very simple, in my opinion. For me, I still really like that second one. I watched the second one again. Olivia Wilde. I don't remember the other dude's name. Jeff Bridges. Oh, that's the other thing. The Jeff Bridges scene in Ares, bro. He's literally doing like the big fucking Lebowski, and it was just like, he kind of did that in the other one, but in this one, he's full blown doing it. Oh, there's some crazy stuff going on in that other chat, huh?
Yeah, dudes. Yeah.
Didn't notice that. Didn't notice that at all. Well, we'll
Yeah.
talk about that later.
Put him on a timeout for a while.
Interesting.
Hasn't said anything since. Yeah.
Interesting. But yeah, man, them Tron movies. I'm a big fan, but fuck them.
Yeah. I wonder. So, do you think they will?
Supposedly it's dead. No more ever. Dead in the water.
Really?
Yeah, after that
Really?
one. Yeah, supposedly it's Dunzo, McDunzo. Which I think is a bummer. I think it's a super bummer because I think that franchise has the potential to be something way cooler than what it is. But people, just like this Predator thing, always want to take it in places it doesn't need to go. Like keep it closer to what the original idea. If you're gonna make more, just keep it more close to what the original idea was. And I think personally, that's the same thing this Predator movie did, where they really fucked up. Also in this movie, Jerry, point of view for the whole movie is from the character you never. In the other Predator films, 1 and 2, which are the ones we all really love, let's be real here, the point of view you're coming from is not the Predator. You're coming from the fucking human. You barely are. You're not barely, but you're checking in with the Predator, but you're not with him the whole time.
Yeah.
In this movie, you're with him the whole fucking time. He's the main fucking character. They did so much in this movie trying, like, first off, he's got a little buddy dude, which just felt very James Gunn Guardians of the Galaxy shit, especially with the robot lady on his back. It's just all really wacky. It felt like Guardians of the Galaxy met Mandalorian in an AVP film. Not a Predator film, an AVP film. You know, that's the vibe I got from it. And then like trying to like kiss like a little bit of like some alien references, which also to me is very AVP, like this yellow thing, which clearly is a reference to fucking Aliens, the second film. Yeah. And then, you know, she's from Weyland-Yutani, and they say the words Weyland-Yutani like 1.5 million. The planes, everything, Weyland-Yutani, which also feels very AVP to me. Now, I'm bashing on this movie and saying it sucks. The one thing I will not say that I have heard people say, and someone left a comment on our video that we made, empty theater that we do. If you know, you know. Disney's ruined Predator. That is the dumbest take ever. And here's simply why. Prey, this is the same director who made Prey. And the reason this movie got greenlit is because Prey was a home run. Prey was produced by 20th Century Fox during the purchase by Disney. And if that movie would have came out by just Fox, they still would have made this fucking movie. They would have made this movie regardless, even with or without Disney. And I'll even say this. It's just an AVP. It is literally just an AVP. And Fox made 2 of those shithouse films. So there's no reason they wouldn't have made another, AVP style. And I liked Prey, but I think it's just interesting.
I enjoyed Prey too.
That the guy...
Yeah, I think as we talked, the dude had a home run. Give him more money, and he could not pull it together.
Or he just went...
Look out the window real quick, Addie's.
I
can hear you, but Addie's talking about Northern Lights and stuff.
Where's he?
I have no idea.
He's in the chat?
Yeah, the vertical one.
Oh, really?
They're in the bay. Pink, not green, he's saying.
Oh, well, I'm going to look real quick then. Hold on.
Pulled out my headphones. You can hear me, but I can't hear me. No, I can't see it. It's like still super cloudy out here and like a little foggy. So that's lame. You guys and your 80-degree weather or whatever. I'm over here in 30-degree weather.
I didn't see nothing, dude. Anyways.
You just want us to have dead time. Yeah, I don't know. It is interesting of, like you said, that like you're following the Predator this time around so heavily, because I feel like that last one with Adrian Brody, like you said, for a second we saw the Predator doing stuff and like, ooh, there's a bigger Predator after him or whatever. But
no, this is like a talking Predator, Jerry. He's talking with his family. Not talking. No, not talking English. They do commit to him speaking in his native tongue the whole movie, even though the Weyland Yutani robot lady, which is played by Dakota Fanning or whatever, they seem to do like a scene where she's like, "Oh, I understand." Oh, wow, Addie sent a crazy photo. No, I didn't see that at all. That's not what it looks like out my window. Addie, that might be from the oil plantation. You might be too close in Martinez there, doggy. I might be worried about chemical fallout over there, dog. That might be some different issues over there right now. That's a wild photo.
If you could see Addie's picture, you would say,
"Damn." Yeah, but they commit to him speaking his language. No, but Jared, there's like full blown. It starts with a whole family feud with him, his brother, and his father. That person behind his head is his father. That helmet that you're seeing, that's his father. Yeah. So it starts off with a family feud, dude. It's ridiculous. I've seen commercials now since I've seen the movie. It's like #1 movie this weekend, like the best, like, and it's best Predator movie ever. Like, dude, wild takes. It's trying to make the Predator a hero,
which he's not.
He's a villain. Like, he was supposed to be the person hunting, just like Aliens.
Yeah, I feel it would be like, yeah, exactly. If we followed an alien and it's like, oh, I feel bad for them. I'm just trying to.
Well, that's what the Aliens Earth was. That's what the end of Aliens Earth, in my opinion, kind of is. It's like, and that's why I was like, Aliens Earth is kind of whack with it too. I don't like how they're
bordering.
They're both bordering, bro. They're both going a little too far, in my opinion. I'll say this: Alien Romulus, that was dope because it is but it also, you could be like, oh, it's just like the first movie. It's like, yeah, true, but that's what I want in this franchise. Just repackage me up, in my opinion. Like, I just want to see the Predator running around at a new area, killing folk, right? On whatever planet.
Yeah.
Make it a new planet. Make it a fucking some kind of crazy new futuristic planet that he has to land on. And he's in like futuristic Tokyo world thing. And he's got to run around cooking shit. I don't fucking know, right? But this...
Yeah, there's a lot more freedom with Predator for that. Of like, yeah, just send him to an alien planet and there's new stuff they have to deal with.
But this is like all like aliens, like big, like this is... Do you remember that movie? I mentioned this to BK too. John Carpenter... John something or other.
Yeah.
Early 2000s Disney film that they try to make, where he fought big giant monster dudes. It felt like that. Like, we're gonna make the Predator. Okay. He's the number one hunter. What is the number one hunter got to hunt? Giant monsters. And it's like, no, stupid. I give it a C. Overall, a C. Because it's Predator and it has a few cool moments where I'm like, that's some cool visuals. I'll give it a C minus. And I feel John Carter, yes, Nick D, my guy, Nick D in the vertical chat. Fuck yeah, Nick D. Yeah, John Carter. Has some, it's like rated R John Carter. And I'll say this too. I heard some people, PG-13. Doggy. What's wrong with this film has nothing to do with the amount of gore that or cursing in the film. This movie sucks pure based off storyline. It's the story was shithouse. It didn't need more gore to make it better. I don't think the PG-13 is what ruined it. Now, did it suck that it didn't have some dope gore? Sure. But even if it had those extra kill scenes that were extra gory, it wouldn't have made me think the movie was better. It wouldn't have.
Yeah, it's not gonna.
No.
Up it.
So with that, we'll look at the tier list right here. Now, for some reason, this included the Alien films. We're not gonna. We'll exclude those. Although we will mention the AVPs, which are all, in my opinion, D. Both AVPs fucking suck. But here's the end list here. I honestly think this is maybe one step above that, at best, putting it at C, which is actually what I said. Now, let's get the more interesting ones is the originals. Obviously, I think the first one is either got to be an S or an A.
Yeah.
Probably an A. I haven't watched that one in quite some time. My favorite one, and I could, I could be walked off to A, but I would say number 2 with fucking
Danny Glover.
Danny Glover. Thank you, Jer. With the Jamaican gangs and the Latino gangs in LA having the gang wars going on, and the Predator shows up, and then what the fuck is the crazy old white guy? And he's spraying him. He's trying to spray the freeze stuff on him. He's the one that's painting Johnny Drama painting. Yeah, Gary Busey. Bro, 2 is fucking classic over the top 90s movie, bro. It's so they're doing coke and shit in it. It's hilarious. Now, is it good? If someone said, nah, man, that's an A or a B, I could understand that. But for me, I actually would argue that I like that one better than the original. I love Danny Glover in it. I think he's just the scenes where he's just coming in hot. It's just wild. It's a wild film. That's my opinion. Mm-hmm. Now, the more interesting ones, Jerry, are these other. I mean, I always mess these up. Predators and Predator, or the Predator. Which one? Predators is the one where they're on the planet with the piano guy. He just won an Oscar. Adrian Brody. That one's all right. That one might be an A or a B. That one might be an A or a B.
I'd put that at A.
The Predators one, I actually think Predators Badland might be even better than that. I'd actually need to go back and watch it again. So it's either got to be a C.
Let's see.
Or
what one is that one?
That's the one where he releases the 2 dogs, and there's the giant predator shows up to kill the other predator. Actually, it's got to be a D. It's got to be a D. It might be the top of D, but it was bad.
Where like they are back on, or yeah, they put on the Predator armor at the end. Like they open up the case. Yeah, yeah, okay. Um, yeah, I haven't watched that in a minute. I would maybe put it at the bottom of C.
All right, Outer Badlands.
Like that would probably be my Badlands of just like what is like that was
And then I would say Prey is probably a B.
weird. Yeah, I think that's fair. Like, yeah, I was definitely more surprised with how much I like Prey, but like, yeah, it wasn't better than the full cast they had in Predators, and had Walton Goggins in Predators, and Eric Foreman. What's his name?
I own. I'm pretty sure I own that one. I'll have to go
Because that
crack
one's
open the
not bad.
DVDs.
Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah. With Olivia Munn, Thomas Jane, Sterling K. Brown,
Which one's that?
Keegan Michael Key.
That's
That's
Predators.
the
Or the
Predator.
Predator. Yeah, that's the one with the dogs, right? And
Yeah.
yeah, that one. Yeah, I don't know,
Wait,
man.
no, the one with the dogs I think is Predators, where they're on the planet. I feel they release.
Oh, really?
I think they both had dogs, to be honest. I feel those were the two where they introduced that.
Actually, you know what's funny? I both those movies, I feel like I haven't seen that much. I've watched the original
I've
two
definitely.
so many times. It's also crazy because the original two have the same font, and then they like gave up.
Yeah.
They don't even
Isn't
run
it?
that font anymore, which is stupid. It's crazy too because the first one is
Um.
an image of Schwarzenegger on the cover, right? Like it's not even the
Mhm.
Predator. And but then the second one, they were like they didn't do fucking what's his name. They did the Predator, and then they since then they've
Mhm.
gone with an image of the Predator since. Also crazy because it's like they've only there's been 6 films, and we've gotten 2 of them in the last couple of years. Interesting.
Yeah.
Actually, also, I'm talking hella shit. The Prey one actually does have that font. I'm just now realizing that the Prey is an homage to the original ones, which makes sense why that one's good. Has a little bit of the lines here.
Um. Yeah, the Predator had dogs. I'm pretty sure the Predator and Predators both had like dog predators.
That's stupid. But different kinds of
Um.
dogs? Oh, interesting. Interesting.
I'm pretty sure.
Nick D saying different kinds. All right, well, that's our Predator tier list. I figured we might as well just throw that out there. I feel like that's, I mean, unless Jerry, you got any, or Nick D, you're here in chat even, wants to throw any other suggestions out of changing something up on there.
I mean, having two above one is wild, but you do you.
You don't feel that way at all.
No,
Really?
I would definitely, yeah, personally, I would have one, two. I'd switch those two, and then it's pretty much, yeah, because two is, I don't know, two is always way more silly to
Yeah.
me.
That's why I love it.
Um,
One's like, it's almost like it's very similar to Aliens, where one is more serious, two is a little more actiony, getting wild.
yeah, and I don't know, I just didn't buy Danny as like he's the guy that's
Bro,
taking them out.
at any second you think he's gonna throw out the line too and be like, "I'm getting too old for this shit." Like at any
Yeah,
second,
yeah, I think
it
that
feels
as
very
well.
Lethal
And it's just
Weapon because it's right around
yeah,
the
and I
time.
feel no 100%. It's right in the middle of it, and it just
Yeah,
feels like
it's
he's
so
Murtaugh
yeah,
the entire time
and he's in
fighting a
Los
predator, and it's
Angeles like he's on a side case.
yeah, it was a little
That's why I
hard
like
for
it.
me to get behind that. It's like oh, well, maybe I should watch it because I know it's Austin's favorite like predator movie, and I think he said even like compared to Aliens, he prefers Predator 2 over like any of the movies. I could be completely wrong. Um, But yeah,
I mean,
is that streaming anywhere?
I I,
Hulu.
I think
I might watch that on Hulu.
I mean it's up there for me too.
Okay, I just wanted to see Stephen Hopkins directed it. Jim and John wrote it. Let's see if they did the first one. Same writers. Same writers as for the first two.
Really makes sense.
Yeah.
All right, let's get back to let's get we got 30 minutes. Let's fucking see if we can knock some more of this out real quick. Curse, Jer. You see what I'm seeing?
I remember that movie, yeah, but I don't remember it. Like, I've seen that cover, probably a blockbuster thing, but yeah, I have no idea what that movie's about.
The Dark Half.
Is it vampires? No idea.
Dark Skies. Darkness
Again,
Falls.
Seems familiar. Darkness Falls.
The Darkness.
I'll put that in C because I remember.
Oh,
seeing
Dark Falls.
Darkness Falls.
Okay.
Darkness Falls. Yeah, but yeah, didn't make a. I think that might have. Yeah.
What about the
About,
Darkness?
like,
This is Kevin Bacon.
No, haven't seen it.
Is that the one where he's like there was that trailer where he's measuring the house? And he's like outside or he's inside and he measures. I always wanted to see that as someone that likes to measure. He measures the inside of the wall and then he goes outside.
Yeah,
that was the trailer, which was a really good trailer, right? Like that got me like, ooh, what's this about?
Like where he's like digging and stuff.
I never saw the movie. I just remember that trailer where he measures the inside and then he's like, what the fuck? And then he goes outside. He's like, and then measures again. And he's like, this isn't the same. It's off by like 2 feet. What is this 2 feet? I should remember that trailer.
I think I can't think of the name. If I think of it, I'll shout it out.
I'm pulling up his IMDb.
I'll just look up. Yeah, I was gonna say I'll just look at.
It wasn't that many years ago. Yeah, he was the bad guy in Toxic Avenger. Oh, go through the main list? Okay, all right, my bad. Yeah, I'm good. Dawn of the Dead, the original Dawn of the Dead. The original is an A. It's a great movie. It sets off the thing. It is an S.
Yeah.
But like it's rewatchability compared to some of the other other Deads. It isn't there, personally. So I'm gonna put it in A, even though it is a fucking landmark, iconic film, and without it, but I don't think it has the rewatchability as much as like Halloween 1 or the original Nightmare. What do you think, Jer?
I would agree with that. That it's like, yes, it is good, did a lot of stuff, but it's like, yeah, I'm probably not gonna pop that one on over and over.
Now, Dawn of the Dead, the remake one, I think is the best movie.
Enjoyed that.
I'll even say this, that it's what's his name's best film. Zack Snyder. That's Zack Snyder's best film.
Yeah.
Was that film there?
Yeah.
And the second one he made was not it. That one he made for Netflix was not it. I don't know if that's on here, but that was not it. Dead Silent, which is the one that with
Ryan was talking about.
Yeah.
That, but yeah, I don't.
Death Proof. Death Proof's an A.
I think the movie you're thinking of, the Kevin Bacon Stir of Echoes tubes. Nick is saying maybe you should have left. I'll see what that is, but I think you're thinking of Stir of Echoes.
What year? Like last 10 years, right?
Like, oh no. So like Stir of Echoes was 99.
No, this is like last 10 years. It's older Kevin Bacon.
Okay. Oh, so then yeah, Nick's right. You should have left.
It's You Should Have Left. This is it for sure. I clicked on it. This is it.
Peacock.
Yeah.
It's on Peacock.
It's on Peacock? Yeah. Chair, one of the best. We had that episode with Austin where we talked about trailers. This movie here, this trailer got me, bro. And now I'm a measuring person because of Cheap Pete's and measuring. I measured a lot, obviously. This trailer of him out front measuring the house, then coming in and being like, what the fuck? It fucked me up. I was like, that is interesting. Why does it not line up? And then it cuts to like the little girl in the room and she disappears or something. He's like, Becky? Or whatever the girl's name is, right? And you're like, okay. I don't know. I should watch that. I should watch that. Nick D, if you're still here, did you watch it and is it good?
Yeah, it sounds like a book Nick really likes, House of Leaves, where like the inside doesn't measure up to the outside or whatever, and it drives people crazy or something.
Deep Blue Sea, I
I'm
watched. You should read House of Leaves. Yep, totally. Deep Blue Sea, I saw when we were young men. I don't remember it at all. I should revisit it. I know it is a Jaws, right? I mean, that's exactly what it is. It's just a Jaws.
I mean, it's the one with like LL Cool J,
and they're in the
Sam
base.
Jackson,
Sam
Thomas
Jackson's the bad
Jane.
guy, right?
Yeah, like
it turns out he's a piece of shit,
not like the,
and he gets eaten.
No, he's not the bad guy. He's just like,
you sure?
He's the guy who's just like funding the research. There's no bad guys.
I thought at the end, like they fuck him over, and then he gets eaten, and LL Cool J and the chick are like
no, he dies in the middle of the movie. It was definitely a like surprise. I can't even.
I'm thinking Anaconda.
Sam Jackson. Yeah.
Which that guy gets eaten by, and that's not LL Cool J.
Yeah,
That's
no.
Ice Cube.
Yeah.
Making up storylines. Deep Rising.
I would put that in B. I'm a big fan of that movie. It's like a giant.
Never saw that. Squid?
Like octopus creature. Yeah. It's like more mutated than that.
You said what? What put in what?
I'd put in like B. I enjoyed.
What were we putting deep?
Bottom of B or top of
What
C.
were we putting Deep Blue?
I would say C. I think it's a C movie. Like it's not great, but it was like you said. I remember seeing that in the theater and being like, "What?" with the parrot and LL and walking around and all that stuff.
Deliver Us from Evil.
I've never seen it. I haven't seen.
Which looks like a fucking Resident Evil cover, huh?
Dentist.
Looks like a fucking Resident Evil cover.
100%.
Demonic Toys and Dentists were saying we haven't seen.
Have not seen.
What's the next one? Descendant?
The Descent. That one's good. That one had some really good jump scares.
And Descent 2.
Like, I don't know if I've seen 2. I'd put the first one in C. Like, you know, only like.
And then Descent 2. We never saw Descent 2.
I don't.
Descent's the one where they're stuck in a hole.
Yeah, where they go caving.
I remember that.
Stuck. And
yeah.
It's like, they're like blind cannibal monsters.
Yeah, fuck that. This is that elevator one, Devil, that was a Shyamalan produced, but I just remember in the promotions they would always attach his name so that you would think he directed it, and it was like, nah, he didn't direct that. I never saw it. I never saw it.
I think Nick has, but I haven't.
I'm already deathly scared of elevators. I was on one as a child that dropped hella floors, and ever since, yeah, on a cruise ship.
Oh wow!
Yeah.
Even more.
Yeah, on a cruise ship.
On a ship.
Yeah, and it like a couple of larger people got on. I'm not even making this up. This is a true story. And it was too many people on the one elevator, and it fucking dropped floors. I was with my dad, pre-dad dying.
Crazy.
Pre-dad dying story. And I don't have many pre-dad dying stories, so that's pretty crazy. And I don't super recall the moment of that story, but ever since then I've been like, nah, because the fear is in me that it's just a wire holding you up. I'd way rather take the stairs. I'd way rather take the stairs. That's just as simple. Mm-hmm. It's as simple as like, why not just take the stairs? So movies and claustrophobic. It's for me. It's both. It's the fact that it's not just it dropping. It's also the idea of being stuck in a little box with people. Like all of it spooks me out.
Yeah.
So that movie, because of all of that, I've always been like, nah, I don't need to see that. Because there's a lot of times where you have to do elevators. There's no getting around it.
Mm-hmm.
Especially New York
Yeah,
or
a
Jer. Yeah.
long elevator ride is very uncomfortable.
Super uncomfortable.
I feel you on that.
Disturbing behavior.
I'll put that in B.
I never
I
saw
remember
that.
that one.
It's a beer.
Cyclops, Katie Holmes, cult stuff going on, controlling young teens.
All right. We're at Dog Soldiers.
My dad's seen it. I've never seen it.
Your dad's
I think
seen
my
it.
dad owns that movie. I think he owns that movie on DVD if you wanted to watch it. It looks like it has terrible practical effects.
Donnie Darko. A. It's not
Yeah,
S.
I was gonna say A.
Although it does meet the 2B requirements for an S tier movie, I know deep down it's not an S tier movie, and it's just S tier for me. But I know it's not an actual S tier movie. I just love watching it.
It is good. It is a good movie.
But I also love 13 Ghosts, and I love Death Proof. The thing for me with Death Proof, the reason I think it's an A and not an S, is that it's a Tarantino movie, but for a horror film, I need a little bit more killing than what that movie gives me. And then the ending becomes like an action-packed beat 'em up of just them beating the shit out of Kurt Russell, and it's not very horror-y. It's more of like a hell yeah, girl power, right?
Yeah. It takes a hard turn. It takes like 2 or 3 hard turns of like you think you know what's going on.
When Homegirl gets her legs split by the car window thing, that's the dopest scene you get out of the movie. For reals. Like, that whole scene is absolute madness. It made me not want to put my leg like that ever in the car. I'll say that, too. That's another thing right there. Never do that ever again.
Yeah, that was a good lesson learned.
Donnie Darko 2, I saw Donnie Darko 2 once years ago. When I think it's
at the house once.
I think it's a C.
I've seen it as well. Yeah, it's definitely not as good as the first one.
It's a B-rate movie though. Like it felt like it was like a straight to DVD when that was still a thing.
Yeah, 100%.
Pre-streaming. Don't Be Afraid of the Dark. Guillermo del Toro.
It's like the little evil fairies and stuff.
I never saw it.
It had a cool concept, but yeah, I don't know if I've seen it either, but I hear it's good. So.
He's a great director. I'm sure it's good.
But yeah.
Don't Breathe. I never saw Don't Breathe. There's 2 of these. Okay.
The first one was good. Yeah. Nick and I were actually just talking about the second one then. Like, how did they make a second one? The first one is a C. I think the first watch through, there's the one scene where they like shove the tube in his throat and whatnot, and it's like, oh my God, make him drink cum and stuff. Like it's very shocking, but it's like there's no rewatchability, and it's literally that one scene.
Interesting. Dr. Giggles?
No idea.
No, I've never heard. Yeah, the original Dracula.
I don't think I've seen.
I've never seen it. Dracula. Never seen it. I wanted to too. I think it's on HBO or Amazon, one of them, and I was like, oh. Drag Me to Hell. I like this movie when I saw it. That's Sam Raimi, right? Yeah. But I haven't gone back to it after all these years, and that's got to be what? 10, 20 years ago. It's got to be an early 2000s film, right? When we were first coming out of high school? 08, 09? Maybe 2010?
Yeah, I think that sounds about right. 2009.
So, I mean, the fact that I haven't gone back to it, I don't know if I might even own it and I haven't watched it again in a long, long time. I'm going to say at best it puts it in a B. Because I do remember really enjoying it. And it was like, oh, man, Sam Raimi. It was, if I'm not mistaken, it was the first movie after leaving Spider-Man.
Yeah. So, yeah, that'd be around 2009. Yeah, it's probably 2010. I don't think Dracula's streaming anywhere.
Oh, really?
You can pay for it on Amazon.
Well, I think a lot of the Halloween movies probably all kind of disappeared after Halloween got pulled, too. I mean, after Halloween happened.
Yeah.
Dreamcatchers
Yeah.
never saw. The Empty Man never saw. I'm just making assumptions that you haven't seen these.
I don't think so.
Escape
I
Room.
just watched Escape Room. I
Oh
got it
wow.
and I just watched that. It's a C. I would say it's a D, but we're kind of using D as haven't seen. But like, I don't know. It's just not
No, we put movies in D that
great.
we've seen because the
Well,
Chuckies and
yeah.
Halloweens
I
and
mean, we'll put it in C because Karina enjoyed it more than I did. But like, the characters are just dumb in it. Um,
what's the premise if you don't mind?
they all get like picked to they get sent this puzzle. If they solve the puzzle, they can go participate in this escape room and try to win $10,000. And then each room of the escape room is like designed after some trauma they faced in life, and they
Oh,
have to get through it
I
and
think I
stuff.
watched the
And it's just
trailer.
like, yeah, it's just not entertaining because like they go through like three rooms of people dying and they're still just like, this can't be real. Like they just refuse to work together for so long. It bothered the shit out of me.
Okay, Escape Room 2.
Yeah. Haven't seen.
Okay.
um don't think I will.
Evil Dead the remake is an A, unless Jared's gonna
Yeah, that was a
object
good one.
or say it's better. It's top of A, but it's an
Yeah,
A.
I would. Yeah, I would say whenever we get to Evil Dead Rises, I feel Rises was an S.
Okay,
Event
Event
Horizon.
Horizon. I almost watched this recently because I feel like you or Nick D has spoken highly of this, and this movie looks
Yeah,
badass. Lawrence Fishburne and homie from Jurassic Park, um, Sam Neill, right?
Neil something.
Sam
Yeah.
Neill, and Lawrence Fishburne. Lawrence Fishburne's the bad guy, Jerry. Or am I wrong to say that? Or is this another one? No one's a bad guy.
No, there's definitely a bad guy. They're the crew of the ship that they're a different ship that's looking for Event Horizon that is a spaceship that was like studying black holes or something like that. And they then find the ship and crazy stuff starts happening. It's dude, that's an S. All day, every day.
Okay,
Event
I need
Horizon
to
is
watch
a
it.
great
I
like
I need to
horror
look at
movie.
Jared.
Yeah.
If you get a second, look that up and see where that's streaming. I need to commit to watching that. It sounds like if we're putting it in
Yeah,
S, I gotta
that's a
watch it.
really good one. Yeah.
All right, Evil Dead 1 and 2. I'm gonna consider one movie. One obviously is
MGM.
MG. Oh, so it's on Amazon Prime.
Yeah.
Um, one is the low budget version. Obviously, two is the higher budget version of one. It, in my opinion, is one of the greatest horror movies ever. Ash is one of the greatest horror icons of all time, in my opinion, or heroes. He's one of the few like horror heroes I think that really like is the hero. Like Michael Myers is still
Yeah.
the main star of the Halloween franchise. Sigourney Weaver kind of is for Aliens in a way, but not the same way Ash is for fucking Evil Dead, dude. He's the most badass guy. I would
Like
even
being in all the movies.
yeah, in the three, you know,
Yeah.
I'll even
And
say
the TV
this
show.
and the TV show, yeah, which was great too. I never finished it though. I think
Yeah,
Army
neither
of
did I.
Darkness for me, dude. I like Army of Darkness even better than Evil Dead. I know that that's me being once again,
Same here.
but I feel like the
No, I agree
rewatchability for
100%.
Army of Darkness is so high. I fucking love that
It's so
film.
funny.
It's so great,
It's
dude.
so funny.
It's one of the best. So that's top tier for me. And then I'll even go with Evil Dead Rise. I think is also an S tier film. When me and Nick D saw that in
Yeah,
the
Evil Dead
theaters,
Rise was yeah.
I thought that was a
Yeah, I saw
fantastic
that.
film. I really liked it.
Mm-hmm.
I need to go back and rewatch it again. BK watched it recently and hit me up and said he really liked it. He was surprised that it took him so long to watch it. That's a fantastic film.
Yeah, it's really good.
Okay, here we get to another huge miss in the 2B movie world watching. I have never seen any of The Exorcists. I can't even pretend like I have. I can't even say that I think I remember seeing one. I don't. I wanted to this Halloween watch. I want to watch them from the beginning. Jerry, you're gonna have to fill me in on this one.
I'd put the first one at A.
Okay.
I don't think I've seen 2 or 3, and I feel I might have. No, yeah, I've definitely only seen
The
the
original.
first one.
And you think it's A? I mean, it's iconic. You know, the Christians wanted it banned and shit. And the rest,
Again, as you and I, like the practical effects of it are just really good.
yeah. And the other 3, we're gonna put the newer one too, the remake. I think this is right in the bottom here.
Yeah, I haven't seen that.
Faculty. I think we're both giant fans of this. I haven't rewatched it in a while, but it is a DVD I own. I own this on DVD. This is a Robert Rodriguez joint. It's at least an A. I don't know if it's an S. The rewatchability is there, Jerry. But is it S worthy, or is it just an A that we really like?
I think that's more fair. Of it's an A. We like. I'd put it close to the top of A to where, because again, it has the rewatchability, great cast, but
It's kind of like Cabin
it's just
Fever.
a remake of Body
It's
Snatchers.
very similar. I'm gonna put Cabin Fever and 13 Ghosts. Like these, Evil Dead, the remake is actually really good, and it should even be S if it wasn't a remake. I think we're putting it there because it's a remake of a movie that already is iconic. But Faculty, Cabin Fever, and 13 Ghosts to me are like some like 90s fucking iconic horror movies that I personally love. And if other people were like, I don't really dig those 3, I totally understand that. But those to me are classic 90s. We grew up with those movies. Late 90s, early 2000s.
Yeah, I remember seeing those like for the first time and stuff. Definitely impactful.
Fallen with Denzel?
Fallen's good.
I never
like
seen
that.
this.
Yeah, I'd put it in B. He's like a detective who's like trying to.
Is that John Goodman?
Looking for some
John
guy.
Goodman's in it? John something.
I think John Goodman might be his like cop buddy or something, but
Denzel.
he's like chasing a guy who's into the
Donald Sutherland?
and then the guy like maybe might be Donald Sutherland actually.
I think that's what the names are. It's John Goodman, Denzel. I mean, it's tiny font, but it's good, huh, Jer? It's at least an A. A or B?
Bottom of A, top
of B?
Because again, I've seen it a few times. I would definitely rewatch it. But yeah, it's like a weird thriller horror with Denzel.
Never saw the remake of Fantasy Island.
No, neither did I.
It's a remake too. I've never seen the original Fantasy Island. Interesting, the original's not on our list. Just the remake. Wait, wasn't the Fantasy Island was a show though? Maybe that's why. Fantasy Island was a show and then they made it into a fucking movie. Fear.com. We gotta be an early 2000s film.
I think I've seen that, but it. Oh yeah, it was Stephen Dorff. But I don't remember it, so
We'll put
the
it.
best I can do is see.
Oh, so you want to see it? Nah, let's just put it in D if you don't remember. Stupid name.
That's fair.
Fear Street.
I've heard of those and like seen them on Hulu or whatever, but no, I don't.
And then the Final Destination franchise 1 through 5. I mean, 1 was iconic, and it was definitely it definitely changed some shit. It's probably a B for just how iconic it is. But then after that, the rest of them like are C to D's.
I like the first 2. I think the first 2 were. I would put the second one, whatever.
So
under the first one,
one's a B, or we're gonna go with one's a B or one's an A.
Yeah, I would say one's a B, two's a C, and the rest can be
D's.
Because it's like, all right, they didn't like have any memorable deaths the way at least the second one did. You know, like the guy.
Are there recurring characters in those, Chair?
Yeah, the mortician.
I
He was
Okay.
in the last one right before he passed away. Oh, Tony something. I don't remember his name. But yeah, he was the only reoccurring guy.
Final Girls? No.
Mm, not seen.
Firestarter? One or the remake?
Mm-mm-mm. Stephen King books, but
The
have not
1958
seen.
Fly? Never saw the 58 Fly. The Fly by one of Jared's favorite directors. I noticed that Crimes of the Future is not on this list, but they did keep The Fly. Now, I saw this movie for the first time recently. Um, Cronenberg. This is the movie that put him on the map, if I'm not mistaken, and is probably his most iconic film. It's at least an A. I don't know if it's an S because I don't know if the
Yeah.
rewatchability is there for us, for me, or for you personally. But it's an A. It's an iconic film, and it holds up. Like I was
Yeah,
fucking
that.
grossed out.
Mm-hmm.
It's
Yeah, I
fucking nuts.
remember being terrified of that movie as a kid and like bees and stuff.
I never saw Fly 2 though.
I don't think I saw it either, or if I did, don't remember.
Didn't see the. I don't think I've seen The Fog. I've seen The Mist,
I
but
don't think so either. Yeah, I'm like, I've seen that cover, but yeah,
and then the 1980s Fog. No. What is this? Faculty? What is this? What is this?
Frailty with
Frailty?
McConaughey.
Never saw
That's a
that.
good one. I'd put that. I'd put that in A.
Frailty.
That was an interesting one. Yeah, that's like worth a watch for sure.
Really? McConaughey.
Mm-hmm.
And that's him on the cover?
Yeah, young ass McConaughey. Nick said the fog rules.
Oh, really? The remake, Nick D, or the original?
Probably the remake.
Well, we'll take the remake then. We'll put the remake up in we'll put it in B. All right, for Nick D. Original Frankenstein.
I don't know.
I've never seen it. You've seen the original
I think I've
Frankenstein?
seen it probably like once when I was younger.
Black and white, right?
Yeah.
But
Because yeah, I can think of like the scene where he's like down by the lake with the little girl and stuff.
you said B?
Yeah, I'm sure anyone else would say to like at least put it in A, but it's like nah, it's a B.
Okay. That Vince Vaughn movie where he's like a killer, serial killer to you. Freak.
I would put that in the bottom of B. That was way more entertaining. It's like a silly horror.
I wanted to
Right?
watch
It's a body
that.
switch horror movie.
Yeah, it's Freaky Friday, right?
Yeah. Like it's definitely better than average, but it's not, anything spectacular. It's a B.
Freddy vs. Jason is a B. It's iconic that they did it, but like the storyline isn't the same without Ash. The comic is better. And they're, Robert Englund was already, this is his final time playing it, which makes it pretty iconic as well. But he was already pretty old. The scenes are kind of corny at this point. When you look back at it, you're like, because them wrestling and fucking around, just kind of like, what is this? But there are some funny Freddy scenes where he's fucking with Jason that are pretty iconic that I do enjoy. Now I am not the best with Freddy's. I mean Fridays.
Yeah, besides X.
Yeah, Jason X is an A. I mean, it's for me it's an S, but like I know it's not, but it's at least an A because it's so fucking ridiculous that it's just iconic, bro. The most iconic kill scene of all time has to be the sleeping bag, where the hot chick's in the sleeping bag and he picks the one up and then beats the other one with the chick in the sleeping bag. It's so because it's also when he picks her up, she goes stiff like a bat, Jared, and it gets me every time because it makes no sense that she would become like vertically stiff. And then he swings it. He swings it. It's so ridiculous.
Yeah.
And they're putting him in different portal holes to keep him where he thinks that dude, it's just absurd movie. It's so ridiculous. I love it. I need to rewatch it. I own it on DVD and I own it on my iTunes. I couldn't find the DVD one year, and then I bought it again. You know, and they're like, ah, damn, found the DVD.
Yeah.
The first one I have seen, but the first one's also is iconic because I mean, spoilers on the movie that everyone's seen, or kinda, that it's the mom. It's not even him, right? Like, it's kind of
It's
crazy.
not until the what is it like the
Two.
third one?
Oh, is it? Oh, two isn't him either. I need to watch
Maybe
these.
it is. I thought it took a minute. Yeah.
I
The
own
only other one I
the
remember is
the remake.
the last one of Jason Goes to Hell.
Oh, really?
Out of the I guess yeah, out of the original, that like that I would probably put in C. I
See,
do remember that cover, and yeah, and like the rest, besides like you said, the first one could just go in
I've
D or
watched
whatever.
I've seen. It's crazy because I've seen like a ton of scenes from those movies over the years, like online and stuff like that. Like when the graveyard gets
Yeah.
electrified and he crawls through the ground. Like there's all these like iconic scenes from him and stuff. But I only
And
I
he's,
I
like, in the city.
yeah, when he's in the
Yeah,
city
the first one's the
chasing.
only one that stands out.
The first one super stands out. The first one's an A. It is. I own it on
Yeah.
DVD. It's an A. I would even say that the remake, which I also own the DVD of, the remake one is interesting because the remake, it is him. The remake's like 1 and like 3, I think, almost smushed together. If you're right, Jared, if 3 is the one where it actually is Jason, I think the remake. This is another. I think this is a B as well. The remake. I did
Yeah,
like
that's
it.
fair.
I liked it, and I was kind of like this. This came. I'll say this too. This came out during the whole Rob Zombie Halloween time, when they started trying to reboot this. This was so much stronger than the fucking Nightmare on Elm Street. The Friday the 13th was so much stronger than the Nightmare on Elm Street. The Nightmare on Elm Street, which we have here down here at the very bottom, and I'm going to keep it right here at the very bottom because it is the biggest piece of shit ever made. The rest of these Friday the 13th, we're just going to have to put in D because I feel like we haven't seen them.
So the second one, he wears a burlap sack. So the second one, it is him, but he wears a burlap sack, and it's the third one where he puts on the hockey mask.
Wow, that's
from the
crazy.
first one. Yeah.
Wait, there's no 4? It goes 1, 2, 3, 5. Jason Lives, final chapter, 7, 8. Huh. Interesting. Well, I'm not gonna worry about that. Fright Night. I remember this cover from Blockbuster. I totally do. But
Final chapters 4. Just saying.
really,
If one of them says.
it does say
chapter.
final chapter. That's so ridiculous.
Yeah.
Final chapter, and then they made 1, 2, 3, 4 after that. Fright Night. There's one part. It looks like they made an original one, which is the one I think I remember this cover, and then they must have made it again years later. Recall either of them?
Again, just the cover.
The cover of the monster over the house. This reminds me of like
I don't know.
Movie Land or Blockbuster.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna keep moving on, Jared, while you look that up. Dawn, From Dusk Till Dawn is at least an A. At least an A.
Yeah.
It's not like scary. It's got great rewatchability, but I don't like super consider it a horror. It's kind of the same as Death Proof, but more fun to watch.
Mm-hmm.
More fun to watch.
At least got vampires.
Well, it lives up to the director's like his style and shit. Like that's very Robert Rodriguez from Dusk Till Dawn. It's
Yeah.
The Gathering. Never heard of it.
No.
Get Out. I didn't super love Get Out. I think the overhype of it, and then me finally seeing it years later, it just didn't live up, I think, super to the hype. I think it was cool, But it wasn't anything like over the top special. It's at least a B. I would say it's at least a B. I just don't think it's an
Yeah, Tron
AS
would
that,
be.
and people are hyping it up to being an AS, and that's why I think it stands to me definitely as a B, because it's like it was cool, but like yeah, I need a monster. I need a villain that I gotta like go with, not just you know whatever that
Yeah,
was. Ghost Ship.
I feel
This
his movies are. I feel out of his movies just real quick. I think Nope so far has
that's my
stood out
favorite.
as like on rewatching of being like, oh, I still really like that because rewatched Us and it's like it's fine, but like I don't know,
I've
it
not
just
seen
didn't hit the
Us.
same as like the first time.
I'll even say this: Nope is A. I like. I liked Nope so much. I would if you said, "Oh no, it's an S, dude," I wouldn't even argue against it. But I'll put it in A because I don't know if it's necessarily an S. But I
But no,
really
Nope was
enjoyed it.
super super cool. Yeah,
The
I
penny
really like.
scene really caught me off guard. I just like the ideas,
Hmm.
and then the side story with the monkey was fucking weird. It made the whole movie weirder,
Yeah,
and it didn't take me out
yeah.
of the other shit going on. It like added. It was a great add on. You know, like it could have been
Hmm.
distracting, but it wasn't. It was a great add on. Ghost Ship.
Yeah.
This is another blockbuster DVD cover, VHS cover. I remember seeing this all the time. Never saw it.
Has a really cool opening scene where like a cable gets like snapped and like cuts everybody on the deck in half. I'll put it in C though.
See,
Like the opening scene is like iconic, but pretty forgettable after that.
Ginger Snaps.
No, I think they're werewolves.
Ginger Snaps 2.
I mean, but there's
Ginger
three of
Snaps
them. It's
3.
very.
The Good Son. Never seen this. Macaulay
That's definitely an
Culkin.
A. Macaulay Culkin, and then
That's a horror movie,
Frodo.
huh?
What's his name? Yeah, he's like a bad bad kid who like I don't know if you've seen the clip where like him and Elijah Wood like push a dummy off of like an overpass and like cause a big accident in the freeway. A lot of crazy stuff like and this was right after he did like Home Alone. So like to see him at that age of like, oh my god, Kevin McAllister has really stepped up his antics like shooting a dog with like a bolt gun and stuff. Like it's wild for Macaulay
Huh.
at that time. But yeah, it's also a good movie. Good movie.
I've never seen these.
Uh, I don't think I've seen the ghouls again. That looks familiar, but
I don't even think
I have not seen it.
I feel like it looks familiar only because it looks like one of the covers of a what do you call it movie? Puppet Masters almost. It looks very Puppet Masters.
Mm-hmm.
Green Room. I don't think I saw Green
Um,
Room. I feel like I've heard good things about this. Like BK saw it. Is that the one with the radio station or something? Am I tripping?
no, this is like they they're like a band and they play in a bar and it turns out to be like a skinhead bar and they get trapped in there and like there's a really crazy scene with a box cutter and they like mess up Anton Yulch's arm. Either like bottom of B, top of C. Like it was cool, but like I've never thought to rewatch it.
Top of C. Although Endicott should get moved up a little bit there, huh? Gremlins 2 and Gremlins 1. I'm a Gremlins 2 guy. Gremlins 1 is awesome, but Gremlins 2 is so much better in my opinion. The party really gets started in
Um,
Gremlins 2.
yeah, I'd put two in A and then one
I
in
I I feel like
A or B.
I love Gremlins. I'm not going to argue about it, Jerry, because this is a horror movie list, and I just don't think that they're great horror movies.
Yeah, no, that's fair. I will say as a kid though, they did scare me, but
Yeah,
yeah,
for
no, it
sure as a
is.
kid, for sure. But like, and they're fun watches and stuff. But like, I don't know. I
Yeah,
just
they're
didn't
not
like.
horror. Yeah.
I guess they are though in a way, like they're like kid horror. Now thinking about it, I'm like,
Hmm.
yeah, I kind of get it. What do we decide on them?
You could put that one in B somewhere. Doesn't have to
B.
be like top of B.
Fuck it, we'll put it top of B. What are we at here? The Grudge 1, 2, and 3, and The Grudge. I didn't realize it was a remake in 2020.
I've only seen
I
the
feel like these
first
came out not
one.
that long ago. I didn't, they made a remake. That's crazy.
I feel the first one was
When we were in high school,
early to mid, yeah,
right?
2000s.
But that's like, is The Grudge? I always thought The Grudge was a poor man's The Ring because it came out around that time. Am I wrong? Like,
Yeah, they're both from like Japanese stories that were
girl with long black hair
recounted.
that's got it in front of her face, all
Um,
creepy.
I remember like the end of The Grudge was like, what? That's crazy. I'd put like The Grudge again, either B or C.
The first one.
Probably C. Yeah, I'll put it at C because again, I feel it's just like that the end of it is like, whoa, didn't see that coming. And then yeah, I don't think I've seen Grudge 2 or 3.
You said top of C.
Yeah, like it's cool, but like again, like the other whatever
And
the
you
other
didn't see
movie
the
was, it's like
remake.
I don't know how to like put it back on. I don't think so.
Happening. I'm gonna say C.
Yeah, I even wouldn't be arguing if it were D. I feel that was, not the best Shyamalan.
I
A lot of nothing happens in it.
A lot of nothing happens in it, but I think the fact that the idea pissed so many people off, but it's such a basic idea hanging there that like it almost makes me smile that like that he committed that because it's a long movie to get to. Oh, it's just the plants killing everybody.
Yeah, yeah.
Literally, that's
A
it.
lot of nothing to find
And
that
people
out.
just all it is panic. It's just pure panic the whole movie. And then
Hmm.
yeah. But there was another movie that came out recently that was like similar to that, with this family living at a beach house, and then
The At the End of the World. Like that was an
it
interesting
was kind of the same as The Happening though.
one. Yes, will not disagree. Of like, yeah, the when wasn't it? I
And then the
guess.
other family
Yeah,
shows up
yeah,
and they're
yeah, yeah, yeah.
arguing, right, and all that. And there's like the intense strong.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I remember. What? No, I thought the other one was wasn't it like some other country doing
Yeah,
something to
yeah.
America?
I'm just saying
Yeah.
the vibe of like they don't know what's going
Of
on.
not knowing. Yeah. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I feel that one was a lot vaguer than um the happening. It's like, no, it's the plants. Which was like, oh my god. I was definitely one of the people who was not too juiced on the
Happy
ending.
Happy Death Day.
Let's see. The first one was more interesting of trying to figure out like, oh, who is behind it or whatever it is, or like why is this happening? And then I don't even think I saw the second one.
Hard Candy. That's the child rapist one, right?
Uh-huh.
I did not like this
Um,
movie. It was very uncomfortable. Which is good, I guess, for a horror movie and shit. And the scene where they run through the with the bodies and that weird creepy family with that are like super like if there's like a man and a woman, right?
that's the Paul Walker movie.
Oh, I'm mistaking it with that
Yeah, this is the Elliot Page
where they
one
dress up,
where
where she
she,
dresses up, or well, she was she
yeah,
then, but yes,
yeah,
dresses up
yeah.
as a little kid and then traps people and then kills them. I do remember this one. I've seen this one too. I've seen this one too
Again,
because this is when they were popping, right? This is kind of shortly after
hmm
what do you call Juno had come out and shit.
yeah. Like again, it was interesting, but again, I've never
It's a
watched
C.
it again. So like, yeah, I would say C if this was
The
closer to
Paul
like
Walker
thriller,
one
but
was
probably
spookier.
does bump it up.
You're
Yeah.
right though, Jared. I was mistaking it with the Paul Walker one where he's like a detective dude,
I
and
don't remember what that movie's called.
he's investigating child porn or whatever.
The mob, and then like either his kid or a kid, the neighbor kid, gets like kidnapped by them or something. Um. Yeah. Yeah.
All right. Hellfest?
I don't think I've seen that.
Hellraiser, the remake or the original? They only have Hellraiser 1, which is interesting too. Out of the 500 movies, they only put Hellraiser 1.
I think Nick saw the remake where it's like a woman pinhead. The first one, dude, scared the shit out of me. I'd put the first one in A for sure.
I've never seen it. It's another
just how
another flaw my movie watching. Never seen it. And I
it's definitely
it's the sins, right?
brutal.
Like, isn't it the 7 sins, or I mean, whatever are his buddies?
Cenobites, they represent, his buddies represent
the sins. Yeah.
But yeah, it's definitely iconic. So either, I think A, I'd put it in S just because, again, kid when I saw it, so it like ruined me. But yeah, haven't.
I can't believe they don't have more of them, because wasn't there like a bunch of those, right?
Yeah, that was another one of those like big
franchises.
Running Scared is the
Running Scared. Yeah, that was good, bro. I think I liked Running Scared better than Hard Candy, and I kind of for some reason think that those.
At the same time.
Hereditary. I know this is really good and people really like it. Never watched it. Not my type of horror, but I know people really like it.
Put it in like A or like S. I've watched that a few times. Very visceral scenes. It's probably an A.
The original Hills Have Eyes, which I didn't realize. And Ryan, if you watch this, you get to this part too, you're an idiot. This is Wes Craven. I didn't realize that was one of Wes Craven's first movies. For that alone, it's an A. But it's not. It's a B at best. Actually, to be honest, the first one is like maybe, dude. Like some of these original movies, it's like I like it, but like the first remake, the first Hills Have Eyes remake, the one that came out when we were in our 20s, which I think is this, which also they don't have Hills Have Eyes 2, which I think is funny. This one I really liked, but
That one was good.
I don't think it's an S. Really I'd say it's an A at best. But then like that, if that's an A, then the other one has to be maybe a B. Bottom of B?
Both be A's for.
Nah, dude. I don't think that first one's. Have you ever seen it?
I don't think so.
You ever watch the original Texas Chainsaw Massacre? Like the first one?
Yeah.
What'd you think of that?
Yeah. Again, I think for the time they were scary, but I do feel like,
you know what I'm saying though?
I feel you on that. Because I was about to say like, the remake of that was better.
Well, that's been remade so many times, so it's like with Texas Chainsaw Massacre, it's like, well, which remake? And like, cause like the one that came out in the early 2000s or late 90s when we were kids, or in our time. That one I also really liked, that remake of the Texas Chainsaw Massacre. But like the original Texas Chainsaw Massacre, and like they made like what 1, 2, 3, whatever. I don't remember how many of those they made. Those they got to be on here. I'm sure we'll get to them. Maybe not tonight because it looks like we're not going to finish this list again. Seriously, this is going to be the never-ending horror movie list, but I'm almost intrigued by it to finish. And then next year, we're going to revisit it and see if we make any adjustments, but we're not going to redo it ever.
Yeah, definitely just hold on to it and see if anything gets moved up.
All right, let's get through. Let's try to get through the H's right here, and then we'll end after we get through the H's. We'll just powerhouse, right? Hollow Man. I loved this movie when we were kids, but I don't think it's good. Kevin Bacon.
Would you put it Would you put it in C then?
C or B, right? Like I liked it as a kid, but
I'd
like,
put it in. Yeah,
hit me
I
with it,
think
Jerry.
B's fine. Bottom of B.
Bottom
I'd say
B.
bottom of B.
Have you rewatched it since we've been adults?
I think I've rewatched it once.
Did it
Um,
hold up? I'm sure the graphics don't look good. He's got the graphics gotta look bad.
I mean, it's a decent Kevin Bacon movie, but have you seen the new one with
No.
Elizabeth
No, I want to
Moss?
watch that. I
That
want to watch that.
that one's good. That one is good. Um, where yeah, I think this is fine with B.
Okay. Hostel. Wait, this is the remake? There's a
Um,
remake, or is this what is this? Because there's wait. Oh, so
uh,
that's an alternative cover. Oh, 2, 3. Okay. 1 and 2 were good. 1 was clearly better, and then 2 became just
yeah,
more murder porn. And then I think by the time 3 came out, I was over it.
yeah. I don't know if I've seen
I don't know if I've seen 3.
three. But yeah, no, I'd probably put one.
1 was A at
Maybe
best. A at best, dude. B. It might
yeah.
be
I
a
was gonna say
B.
like bottom of A, and yeah, or like top of B. Um,
It might be mid B, bro. After like Candyman, because I think Black Phone might be. I don't know. We'll have to revisit our list at some point. Hostel
yeah,
2 was a C, and then Hostel 3 is a fucking D. Oh,
yeah. I don't know if I've seen three, and if I did, it 100% did not
but then you're
leave the
right.
best
Like,
impression. Oh yeah, no, I have not seen this.
so I gotta move that. I can't be next to that. I think Hostel 3 was straight to DVD bullshit.
I can see that.
House 1 and 2 never saw House, unless you're familiar, Jerry.
Let me just see, because again, those iconic covers. But yeah, we'll go with I haven't seen it.
All right, we got 2 S's in my opinion up next. The Devil's Rejects, House of a Thousand Corpses, which I like how they put those next to each other. I think those are. I think House of a Thousand Corpses is, in my opinion, one of my favorite horror movies of all times. It's some fucking
Yeah,
madness. Um, it's the best.
yeah,
These are the
it's
best
a
Rob
good
Zombie
one.
movies he ever made. He'll never make anything better. It just is what it is. And Devil's
Yeah,
Rejects has one of the gnarliest rape scenes in all of movie history. It's so fucking creepy in that hotel scene. Um, it feels so real, bro. It's so weird. Right? Am I wrong? Like that scene alone is so horror-y, where he makes her do all that with the gun and all that. It's so
oh
creepy.
yeah. What was the one after that? Like still
Um,
had some of the same
it has
characters.
all of them. What's his name was dying, and he phoned it in literally, but they
Mm,
made it work because they made him in jail or whatever. So his scenes are shot all weird, but he's literally. It's sad though because you could tell he's got cancer and he's dying. He looks ill-ish. He looks thin and just sad. Sid was the actor's name.
yeah,
Sid
Sid
something.
Haig.
Yeah.
Um,
I forget what the name of that is, but it didn't.
yeah,
I
it
only
doesn't
saw
matter.
it the once. Is this it right here?
I don't think I ever. I don't.
No, House of the Dead.
No.
No, House of the
I don't think I
Dead.
saw the third one because I feel like maybe you and Nick saw it. And you guys were like, "Nah, it's like you don't need to go see it."
Uh, in the theater. Oh, they end it. They end it Bonnie and Clyde style, like literally.
Oh, maybe I did see
Well,
that.
no, you know what? No, I'm tripping. That's Devil's Rejects. They end Bonnie and Clyde. I'm tripping. And then maybe the other movie picks up.
But they pick up, yeah, yeah. Maybe I have seen it, but yeah, again, I
It,
definitely do not
I
remember
need to
that third
rewatch
one.
it because now that you say that, Jer, I'm like I don't remember now, Jer.
Three from Hell.
3 from Hell. I only
Three
probably
from
saw that
Hell.
in theaters and never again. And then, dude, every movie he's made after that, too, all the other ones he made, in my opinion, sucked.
Yeah,
And that
they
Monsters
definitely did
movie
slip
was
up.
horrible that he made. I watched that. All right, the House of the Dead. I don't remember House of the Dead.
I don't think I've ever seen it.
House of the Wax, the original, or the remakes? Do you remember? Have you seen any of these?
I've seen the remake. It has Paris Hilton in it. It's definitely like a D.
All right, let's just go right where it goes. House on
Wait,
Haunted
no, that's
Hill.
not. I don't think I've seen the original. The remake, I would put in like A. I enjoyed it when I
Really?
was young. I'd put it in B. I enjoyed it when I was younger with I don't remember the guy's name, but like it was cool. I definitely liked it at the time. So
All
yeah,
right. And to
definitely put it
finish
above that.
our, oh no, we have two. The Hunt and then Hush. I haven't seen
I
either.
don't think I've seen The Hunt. Hush was cool. I would put Hush like I'd put it towards C. It's average, but I enjoyed it.
Okay. Hush is the character from Batman, is what I think of, or whatever. And then real quick, because I did want to get to this, that's why I said let's get through H. I Am Legend is the first L. And oh my God, what an L movie.
First Eye.
Or I, yeah, you're right, Jerry. I was thinking Legend, but you're right, it is I,
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
and it is I Am. So that's why it's here. Uh Fuck me, man. That was such a bad movie. It's not a horror movie by any means. I guess it is though because they're zombies, right? They're like, yeah, they're zombies.
Vampires.
Oh, yeah, you're right. Are they vampire zombies?
Uh, yeah, I was gonna say it's like a mix of the two. Like they can't come out at night, but they don't like really drink blood or anything.
But they're weird. You're right.
Like one wasn't a good movie, but like also just visually how CGI they looked was such a
Well,
bad
there was
choice. Like why not?
am I tripping that Clint Eastwood or somebody made made a version of I Am Legend prior to this? That's like old.
I have no idea.
I'll have to look. I swear. I don't know. I'll have to look into that. That was like it was either Clint Eastwood or somebody, and they're in like a building, and it's like kind of the same idea as I Am Legend. Whatever. A horrible movie. It's a D. It's a total D.
Yeah, that was not a good one.
All right. Let's let's save it again. Brain scanners. Um the funny thing is that Jared, we've saved this so many times now, and we just keep coming back to it. And on our actual account, it shows every time we do it. It's just funny to me because we keep coming back and like, all right. So now there's like 5 versions of it, and every time we do it, so because I save it every time and I call it the new episode.
Mm.
Because you can't like. I guess I could go see if I could delete the other ones, but also why? Who cares? You know, it's like not eating up any of my space. All right, so I saved it
I
now.
feel like we're halfway through it.
Oh, now it logged me out. Oh, what the fuck? Hold on here. Oh, what? That's weird. It disappeared now. Well, I hope that didn't just delete all the stuff we did tonight.
I feel it's got to be somewhere. Um, because I feel that happened last time you saved it. You like saved it and it like yeah exited you out of it.
Did not save it. Wow. I wonder why that is. And it disappeared too. That's so fucking weird.
Whatever. We can just pick up from I Am Legend. We don't have to like go through all that stuff, or we can if we want, or at least.
Well, we'll see. Maybe it will.
Okay.
Maybe it's taking a second too, Jared, and then like by the next time we come back, it will like have refreshed
Yeah, I'm
and
not too
it was just weird because I was like, why?
worried.
Why is it when I press save, then it like logged us out? All right. Well, either way, end of the show. No need to discuss this live. We'll figure it out. And we're going
Omega Man with Charlton Heston.
Omega Man with Charlton Heston, and that's like the same idea as I Am Legend. Does it read that?
Sure, his name is even Robert Neville.
Right. That movie too is so much better, Jerry. If you ever get a chance to watch Omega Man, fucking do yourself a favor and watch that. Thank you, Jerry. Wow, Omega Man. That is totally it. And I swear I watched it and I told you, Nick D, if you're still here, watch that movie, the Omega Man.
Yeah, books.
Omega Man.